Time for a crypto market update, January 4th, 2026. Tomorrow, January 5th, there's a huge report that comes out. A big macroeconomic measurement that a lot of people, I guess, in the public square aren't aware of. But it could be one of the top 3 to 5 metrics that impact the total crypto market cap. Now, before we go on, give me a number 2 in the comments. If you're here, you're engaged, and you want to learn how to become the greatest crypto investor you possibly can. Because I'm about to share some data with you that I hope will be actionable and helpful. And that is the ISM Purchase Manager Index, the PMI in short. Currently reading at 48.2. This is a monthly survey of purchasing manager executives across industries, not CEOs and CFOs like the S&P does, but this is the people who are directly in charge. Their job description is to order when it's time to fulfill for greater economic expansion. Now, the expectation is 48.3. If we get anything above that 48.3, basically the closer to 50 that we get, the market's gonna have a heyday. This will be wind beneath the sails for all of the bulls. You'll notice here the typical parabolic move of the ISM during market and economic expansions has yet to happen this crypto bull market. Some are crediting this to the altcoin market really being in a bear market for the last 12 to 14 months. Because when you look at all markets, traditionally, when this thing goes above that 50 marker, it's risk on, and you see a correlation between not only bull markets, but bull runs and the Purchase Manager Index. It's a confidence meter to spend more capital, to get more inventory, to make more capital expenditures, the things that grow gross domestic product, GDP. That aside, another great account on X put this chart up. They basically said if you bought or invested every time CNBC said the words disastrous turmoil about the market or markets in turmoil, at a 100% hit rate, your annual average return would be 40%. Meanwhile, I'm expecting this others BTC chart to truly break trend, especially if we get that ISM reading that we're looking for. It kind of already started to break through this multi-year downtrend. That is Bitcoin outperforming the rest of the crypto market, or all of crypto minus the top 10 market cap. So if you're an altcoin investor, this chart is the one you need to be watching. And the Federal Reserve, well, the Federal Reserve is doing Federal Reserve things. They continue to put billions of dollars into the reverse repo facility. That's the overnight facility that allows banks to tap in and access liquidity to kind of kick the can down the road, if you will. It's perpetual, so it's basically an endless pot of liquidity. Every time it empties, the Federal Reserve fills it back up, and banks have liquidity, they lend, the wheels of commerce go round and round. But they're putting more in the repo bucket than they have since 2020, and we all know what happened then. You can also see that the central bank balance sheet has completely inverted ever since December 1st when they announced the end of quantitative tightening. Now you see quantitative easing, even though they won't formally call it that yet. They're calling it management, reserve management. Do you see a similarity between this and the beginnings of this? This is why I say that one of the most important things for a crypto investor is to make sure they understand market cycle knowledge. That is how the macroeconomic scenario might affect your little crypto portfolio, because it has a direct impact. So the data that I've just shared with you is the primary reason why I'm extremely bullish on the coming months, at the very least, this coming quarter. And I do these market updates every single day. If you're not a follower, please, by all means, if you find this video helpful, give me a like, give me a follow. Drop a number 2 in the comments if you found this video helpful, if I'm explaining it well. And if I'm not explaining it well, comment, ask the question, and I'll do my best to clarify.